Welcome to Learn Yourself. Now, how can we decide that a particular atom will donate electron and particular atom will accept electron? So here there are some noble gases in our periodic table. So helium is a noble gas, neon is a noble gas, and argon is a noble gas. So helium's atomic number is 2, neon's atomic number is 10, and argon's atomic number is 18. If we will see that electronic configuration, then helium is 2, then rest all will be empty. Then neon is 2, 8. Argon is 2, 8 and 8. If we will see that K, L and M shell, then all the shells, whatever shells are filled with the electrons, are completely filled. As per their maximum capacity, they are completely filled. So that's why they are known as noble gas and they are least reactive. Why atom will be reactive? Why any metal will be reactive? Because their shells are incomplete. If we will see electronic configuration of sodium, then 2, 8, 1. In this third shell, only one electron is there. If sodium wants to be stable, then it has to follow electronic configuration of either argon or neon. So it's all the shell will be filled. Then only the atom will be stable. These atoms are stable. Why? Because all the orbitals are filled with the electron. If they are not filled, then they are reactive. They want to become stable like noble gas. So they will see that whether to follow neon's electronic configuration is easy or argon's electronic configuration is easy. So if it will lose one electron, then it will become neon's electronic configuration. And if we are adding 7 electrons into this, then it is going to follow argon's electron. If it will lose one electron, then it will become like neon. If we are adding 7 electrons, then it will become like argon. So which one is easy? To lose one electron or to add 7 electrons? Yes, it is easy that by losing one electron, it will become like neon and it will become stable. So all the metal, sodium, magnesium, calcium, all the metal will donate electron and they will become stable like their nearest noble gas. It is depending upon their atomic number that which noble gas is nearer to them. But all the metal are positive in character. So all the metal will donate electrons. So here from 281, sodium will donate one electron and will become stable and form a positive ion. And what is a positive ion? That is Na+. This 1+ charge will suggest that it has donated one electron and it will become sodium ion. Because it is a positive ion, it is known as cation. Now coming towards chlorine. Chlorine is a non-metal. Its atomic number is 17 and electronic configuration is 287. Now for the chlorine, neon and argon 2 are there. Neon and argon. Both are nearest noble gas. Now if chlorine wants to be stable like neon, it has to lose 7 electrons. And if chlorine wants to be stable like argon, it has to add 1 electron. Now again, which one is easy? Adding 1 electron is easy. So what chlorine will do? That chlorine will accept 1 electron. Accept 1 electron and it will become like 288. And by doing so, it will become chlorine anion. Because it is a negative ion, we termed as anion. Chlorine is an anion. Now all the non-metals are having negative character and they will accept electron and form anion. All the metal will donate electron and form cation. Now when metal and non-metal will come together, whatever sodium will lose one electron, that one electron chlorine will accept and they will form a bond. That we will see. So here we are going to study sodium chloride, that is NaCl. Here sodium is a metal and chloride is non-metal. When these two will come together, they will form a chemical bond, and that chemical bond is known as electrovalent bond. Earlier, as we have seen, sodium, its atomic number is 11. So here its electronic configuration is 281. So what it will do? To become stable like neon, it will donate one electron and it will form Na+. Its electronic configuration is 28 and one electron will be liberated. Now what will happen with chlorine? Chlorine's atomic number is 17. So its electronic configuration is 287. Now this chlorine will accept one electron and it will become Cl-. So here the electronic configuration will be 288. If you will see the cation and anion, this positive ion and this negative ion's electronic configuration is similar to the noble gas. Here neon's noble gas configuration is followed by Na+ and here argon's electronic configuration is followed by chlorine. Now here we are representing our electrovalent bond by dot diagram. So what is the meaning of dot diagram? Dot diagram means we are showing all the valence electron on element. So what are the valence electron? Valence electron means a last shell's electron. Only we are showing last shell's electron. So here I am showing that this one electron of sodium. Why? Because one electron is there. When it is going to combine with chlorine. Now how many electrons are there in chlorine? 7. So here I am showing with the cross to separate it from the sodium. So this 7 and 1 is there. Now in the next I am showing that this sodium is transferring this electron to chlorine, because sodium wants to lose the electron, chlorine wants to accept the electron. So here it will become like this, Na+. So here it will be Na+, and in the next bracket we are showing that all the 8 electrons are there in the chlorine, and this chlorine will get a negative charge. This bond formation is known as electrovalent bond, and our molecule, that is sodium chloride, is formed here. So this is electrovalent bond. When electron transfer will be there in a chemical bond, then that bond is known as electrovalent bond. Whatever electron is being donated by the metal, the same number of electron will be accepted by a non-metal. Then only the bond will form. One electron donated by the sodium and the same one electron has been accepted by the chlorine. So both has formed an electrovalent bond. By doing so, both became stable like noble gas.